Mates, you're friends with another girl.
Yeah.
You're friends with another girl.
Yeah,
When we're in love, you're trying to give me a baby, and and you're out here making friends. People, welcome back to the Curious Silly Men podcast. We're back with it for another week. Let's go.
Don't know why I just waved at the camera like that.
I don't know why you did that either.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Do you want to go again?
No, we can carry on. That's fine. Yeah, hello. Welcome back.
Bro,
What's the date? 16th?
yeah, I think it is. No, it'll be the
16th.
It will be the 16th.
Yeah,
You're correct.
We're recording it on the day, obviously.
So, guys, this is live. Big up. Woo! Mate, how's your week been?
Yeah, decent. Not too bad. A little bit of, well, for those gamers of you who are out there, OG Fortnite's back. So I've been changed the job grind for a game vibe. But, what? Game grind?
The game grind.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Is it slapping like it used to be?
No.
Oh, is it not as good?
No, not really. But we're still grinding. We're still out here getting those dubs. So
Have you got any dubs yet?
Yeah, I had a crazy dub earlier, actually.
Can you do... Sorry, it's a little bit sneaky. Can you do the no build in the OG Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's quite cool.
I don't build. I can't build. I'm too bad at the game.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah. You? What about you?
Yeah, I had a cool instance the other day. So basically, I work at a school, and at this school they play this game called Kimball, which is with this mega massive ball. Imagine bigger than an exercise ball, and like when you hit it, it just kind of floats in the air. Basically, the rim's divided into 4,
Yeah.
and you've got to make sure the ball doesn't hit the ground on your quadrant. So you've got to try and keep the ball up.
So it's a four-player game.
It's actually like, so how it was played was one year 7 class, another year 7 class, another year 7 class.
Oh, it's just
up against me.
Yeah.
So like we had so in each quadrant there was a year 7 class, and then the last one it was me.
Got you. I got you.
So I ended up winning that. No mercy on all the kids. I won.
The whole class was
These are 3 different classes.
How did they not beat you?
This is in the sports school because they're year 7s and they're basically...
There's loads of them.
Yeah, but this is... Have you heard of what's better? What would you rather, a horse-sized duck or...
A duck-sized horse.
A duck... No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, loads of duck-sized horses, basically.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is why the giant duck will always win. Because I'm the giant duck in this scenario.
Shocking analogy.
and I won. That was the worst. But yeah, anyway, I won. And then basically, anyway, this isn't really relevant. But a kid came up to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a few days later, and he was like, "Oh, sir, aren't you the go-to teacher who won Kimball?" Let's go. So yeah, I got called a go-to teacher. I was just another day, really. I'm
wow.
being labelled
so
goated.
some 11-year-olds actually think you're cool.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad they do, because literally no one else does. No joke.
I had
No, that's cold.
So yeah, from going from my first day at this school being called ugly to getting called the go-to teacher, I would say that's a pretty good arc.
No, mate, the character arc's crazy.
Yeah,
that respect.
Anyway, brother,
hit me.
today's episode, we're going to be talking about lying and if basically is lying okay. So we're going to move on to our mind blown section. Do you have anything which has blown your mind recently?
I do. Well, we're talking about lying, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of research. I found out that in the world, 50% of people think that when you're in a relationship, it's okay to lie about your age.
When you're in the relationship?
Or when you're like trying to get into the relationship. It's fine to lie
Wow.
about it. I thought that was crazy. 50% of people.
Yeah, so for every...
I think it's an American survey, so it's Americans really. But
Yeah, but for every date you go on, the next date, either you or the other person's lying about your age, just to make sure that you end up with the person. That's
imagine
wild.
that. And then you found out 10 years into the relationship.
Yeah, you can't keep that lie up for long. Surely.
Nah, you'd have to change it. But what's the point of lying
Yeah, just
about
say
your age?
Some people do just have weird icks though.
So stupid. What's your little mind blown?
My mind blown is, I found this particularly interesting because we're both applying for jobs. 81% of people admit to lying or embellishing during a job interview.
Right, so they just big themselves up even if they haven't. Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of like, I think this will kind of naturally lead us on to our kind of like
Curious Minds segment, yeah.
Yeah. Because in my head, I'm like, generally, I don't think lying's okay. But when it comes to doing a job application, I have no problem with just twisting the truth just a little bit, just to make myself come across a bit more appealing. But the only reason I find I've got no problem with it is because I know literally everyone else is doing the same when it comes to it. Or if you're to get this job, you've got to big yourself up more than you think is like actually reasonable.
Yeah, I'm not going to say whether I have or haven't done that before.
And I haven't either. Wait,
no. You just said you did, buddy.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's great. That is meant to, but I also think, I think for some people, like, you just have to.
So you're saying you never have?
No, I never have, obviously. But some people obviously...
They've been embellished a little bit.
Nah, 100% truthful. But I think some people will feel they have to do that with lack of experience in a certain area and stuff like that.
I hear that. I'm not going to say I relate to that, but it's a pretty good point.
The likelihood is these employers, whatever, probably won't do too much research. They'll research a couple companies.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, mate, what do you think about lying? Do you think it's okay to do?
Are we moving on to Curious Mind segment?
Yeah.
Lying, although morally in some scenarios it's very wrong, I think is acceptable in other scenarios.
Yeah, fair. What kind of scenarios are you thinking about?
Where it's acceptable?
Yeah.
Say someone was, or how do you? I don't know. Maybe like someone was being really gossipy and horrible about someone behind their back, and then you spoke to that person, and the person was like talking and was like, "Oh, has she been talking about me or whatever?" And you just be like, "No, just to not hurt her feelings."
It's a tough one though.
Just stuff like that.
Is it because are those two actually friends?
Yeah, say they're friends, and then one of them's being catty towards the other one, like gossiping about her.
Just in my head, I'm like, that's not a friend.
No, it's definitely not a friend, but girls do that.
Girls do that. Boys do that.
I don't know whether you got the stat, but there's a stat which is about girls and boys' lies.
Yeah.
And the boys' lies lean towards like bigging themselves up.
Yes.
And the girls' lies are about making other people feel better.
Yeah, like bigging others up, basically.
Yeah. So essentially lying to make sure that they don't. So that's what girls are two-faced, mate. Boys have egos and girls are two-faced. That's literally it.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. I'm going to get cooked.
There you go.
Yeah, no, well, I do think... Well, yeah, you're right. I do think us men do like to just big ourselves up quite a bit. I can't remember, like... I know it'd be classic like locker room chat about just like... And everyone would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm back in heat," but like we all knew no one was.
Yeah, we were 13.
Yeah, it was like I'll be honest with me, I didn't even hit puberty till like
I didn't know what a penis was.
Didn't hit puberty until I was like, I don't know, 18. 18? That's so late. Probably true. Anyway,
You still haven't, mate.
Anyway, okay, so to maybe just like see how we both do it lying, I thought we'd do a little scenario.
Right.
So just go with me here. Actually, I've just thought of something off the spot.
Yeah.
Firstly, do you think lying to your kid about Santa Claus is okay?
Christmas season, love it. Yeah, I think it's absolutely fine. I think when a child's imagination is so vivid anyway,
Yeah.
I think you just feed that imagination. I think it just brings the joy of Christmas more. Unless you are super duper religious and I only want to talk about the Christian side of things,
Yeah.
then I think that's also fair enough.
Yeah.
But the way I will raise my child, I will definitely and the Tooth Fairy.
It's really sweet as well, and it's not like a harmful lie.
No, it just brings them joy. You can still have the Christmas message,
Yeah.
but then you can have joy of thinking,
And
someone random's delivered my presents.
And every kid's got to go through that moment where they realise Santa Claus isn't real.
I remember mine.
I mean, explain yours.
I'd seen my dad the night before. I'm pretty certain. I think it was this year. Maybe it was the year before or something. But anyway, I'd definitely seen my dad come into my room in the middle of the night, and I think he saw that I was awake and didn't do the presents then. But it was Boxing Day after Christmas, and I knew the whole of Christmas that I'd realised that Santa Claus wasn't real. I was in the car and I was like maybe like 10. And I was like, Santa Claus isn't real, is he? And then everyone was like,
oh, nah.
we were on the way to a family Christmas thing, and they were like, well, you just have to lie now. You have to lie to the little children in the family.
So they made you,
And
they forced you to lie.
Yeah, so then I had to lie to the kids and be like, oh yeah, Santa's real. I literally just found out that he wasn't.
You're still heartbroken, but you've just got to be a part of this lie.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. You just have to grow up. I think that's probably one of the longest lies of all time that parents
so
do.
true.
10 years of their life.
I
You're
know, it's
lying
crazy.
every year. You lie.
I know.
Anyway,
But it's kind of a cute one, isn't it? I think I remember my granddad just kind of straight up being like to me. I think I was like 8. I felt like I was still good age to believe. He was like, "Oh, you know now he's not real, don't you?" I was like, "Pardon?"
That's even worse. I came to the realization by myself pretty much, but finding out from someone going, you know, he's not real.
It's your granddad as well. It's like you can't feel any more stupid in that moment to have believed in such a fictional character, and yet
Yeah, no.
you're here being like, "Wait,
Can you remember-
how is he not real?"
Can you remember the
Explain the last 8 years of presents under my tree then. Explain them. Because I don't get them.
Can you remember the website, the Santa Trackers? And you'd type in
No.
on Google like Santa Tracker, and it would show you where in the world Santa was, and it would literally be Santa like flying like really quickly around. Like. You're thinking, oh my gosh, and it would say 8 hours until he lands in the UK, and it would be like a time at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. So that you're obviously asleep.
Yeah. Some people are just so creative. All right, let's do a scenario of when it's not okay to cheat.
To cheat?
To cheat. Sorry, when it's not okay to lie. So, for example, cheating. So
What, is in cheating in a relationship? Or?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's a good point. Let's define that. When do you think it's not okay to lie? So, for example, I think probably one of them is not in a relationship. And it's just like when you say lie, cheat, and then lie about it, but also just cheat. And I feel like that's a form of. Well, maybe it's not a form.
I don't think it's a form of lying, but I
not.
do think it's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. But then it gets lying about it, trying to cover it up.
Yeah, I think
Also
lying.
isn't any better.
I think if you've cheated, fess up. Like you don't want to be in the relationship, and neither will your partner.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's probably the most honourable thing to do,
yeah.
even though you haven't honoured them at all.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
But do you have any other scenarios when it's not okay to cheat? Sorry, to lie. Just getting them so mixed up.
I think it isn't amazing to lie to like. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of scenarios where I think it's just fine.
Like?
Did you clean the stuff earlier? Yeah. And then 20 minutes later, you're cleaning it because you don't want to be found out.
Yeah, that's fair. So they're kind of like white lies, aren't they?
Yeah, like
It's
white lies. So you will do it, but
yeah.
you are lying.
Actually, I've got some stats for you. The average person lies 1 to 2 times per day. So it's quite believable. And it says the main percentage of those are kind of like white lies, where it's like not.
Yeah.
It's like mainly the truth, but just twist it a little bit.
I wonder how many massive lies you tell per year. I can't remember the last time I massively lied though.
No, neither, to be honest. I think when I was growing up, it would just be like if I ever received like a, I don't know, detention from school, I was just like, I either wasn't telling my parents or just like, kind of just like bending the truth to make it seem as if like I wasn't actually getting that because I was scared.
I think bending the truth is fine as well.
Really?
To a certain degree.
But I don't think what I did was right. I wouldn't want my kids to
of course you don't want
to lie.
But I think
In that scenario.
I think bending the truth. I don't think you should lie and like do like a crazy lie. But I think when you bend the truth, I think there's more. I don't know. I believe that people won't really care if you bend the truth or not. Like it's not like you can bend the truth and not lie. There's a difference.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think it both counts as lying.
Yeah, fair.
But here's another stat, which it's probably fairly easy to understand, is that people are more likely to lie online over text than face-to-face.
Without a doubt.
So
it's easier because you don't have to show your face. Your face gives so many tells when you're lying.
Exactly. And also just like people feel like they're not being confronted online, whereas face-to-face is a whole different way of like confronting someone, and actually your true colours kind of show a bit more in those moments, unless you're prepared for it. But yeah, let's do a scenario.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Chantel, and you're Jude.
Okay.
And you've just, you know what? You've cheated on me. Okay. But you're covering it up. You're lying about it.
Right.
And I'm just about to come to you and be like,
okay, these scenarios.
Let's cut the crap.
Right, okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be bad. Jude.
You need to do a female accent.
Jude. That was awful. Jude.
Yeah, hey.
Can I see your phone, please?
Yes.
Pass it over then.
Fine. Yeah, here we go.
Because I saw the other day that you were liking this girl's posts, and I was wondering what that was up about. What that was all
she's
about.
a friend from work. Yeah.
How well do you know this friend? What you guys like?
Yeah, good mates. No.
How good mates? Mates? You're friends with another girl.
Yeah.
You're friends with another girl.
Yeah,
when we're in love, you're trying to give me a baby, and and you're out here making friends. Do you think there's time to be making friends?
I think it's fine to have female friends. Yeah, I didn't get with her.
You didn't?
No.
Well, what about this video which I saw you necking her off in the bathroom?
It's my twin. It's James.
James?
Yeah.
How come I've never met James?
He died.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, that's how... No, I shouldn't be teaching you guys this. That's how you lie to success.
That was terrible.
That was awful.
That was really uncomfortable, actually.
I didn't like it.
I feel like I'm in a relationship with this Chantal now. Sorry, that was horrible.
Oh, okay, breathe. Okay, so, Jude,
Yeah.
have there been any times where you've lied but you felt guilty for it, and you should have just told the truth?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Go on, give me an example.
So back in day when I was like 13, 14, I had a leafleting job.
Oh, not quite a paper round. But
It was a paper round. It was like it's like a newsletter. Have you ever heard of the Town Crier?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was delivering them to our local village.
Okay.
And I probably had like quite a few hundred maybe per month to deliver.
Yeah.
Some months I did it maybe for like 2 years. Most of the time, yeah, perfect. Just walk on a Saturday, deliver all of them.
Yeah.
A couple of times. I mean, it was quite a big village. No, I had to go walk quite a while, deliver quite a lot. Sometimes I
13, 14.
sometimes I just chuck all of them in the bin.
No, really?
I think so, yeah. I think I remember like just doing stuff like that and just, or I'd get like,
I want to just say that I've delivered them.
yeah,
all.
I remember my dad had to deliver a few sometimes. My
fair.
my sister, I think, had to deliver some.
Damn, they were
But
just
I
doing
remember
your
I'm
job for
almost
you.
certain
And you'd get paid for them.
Yeah, you get paid per however many you do. And I'm almost certain I got like 50 quid per round.
That's quite good.
It's decent. It's just walking around and I just,
When you're 13, 14, that's like
perfect, mate. It's like $5 an hour.
That's
Probably
unli-
not, I mean,
that's unlimited V-Bucks. Did I just say that?
But yeah, it wasn't crazy lie, but I do feel like I should have just been honest, just not even just chucked them in the bin.
Chuck in the bin is fine.
Yeah, I'm just so peak.
Yeah, fair.
You?
So when I was at uni, I had sometimes basically I would have takeaways, and to try and get these takeaways to be free,
Oh yeah.
I do quite a horrible thing
Oh yeah.
and pretend, or I'd basically, what's the word? On the form, I'd basically be like,
Mm-hmm.
it hasn't come,
I
it
know
hasn't
that.
arrived, or like
It's cold.
it's cold, or like
Water. Something
bits of my
spilled.
food are missing.
Yeah.
So therefore, they just reimburse me.
I don't think you know how many times I used to do.
Oh, you did that a lot,
Yes.
yeah. But mate, I feel so
So
bad because I
bad.
didn't clock. First time I did it, I was like, unlimited hack.
Like, right, and then you do it for like a
Free
couple months.
food.
You do it for a couple months, get loads of free food. No.
No, I would say I only did like 4 or 5 times.
Oh, I did way more.
But it's just I think after the 4th time, I didn't clock that. It was coming out of like the delivery
No, it
driver's money. Yeah, it does. Because like the idea is that the restaurant's giving them the
I
food.
thought
And then,
it would just come out the restaurant.
no,
surely.
it's basically the restaurant just blames, because basically the restaurant and Uber, they all blame the driver.
horrible.
And be like, they've taken the food, or like
Yeah.
they've like eaten some of the food, and it just comes out of their money. And I felt, well, when I realized that, I felt so bad. I didn't clock. Shouldn't have been doing it anyway, but at the same time, it was just like quite an easy, just like way of just getting.
Yeah, tons of people do it. Loads of my mates have done
I
that.
definitely don't do that anymore. Let's just make that clear.
But I don't order food out anymore, really.
But if you were to,
If I was to, no, I wouldn't do it anymore.
sorry, just like
No, actually, I probably wouldn't. But that is quite a peak lie, I guess.
yeah, just when when it's someone else's.
Someone else's
earnings.
livelihood. I didn't realize it came out of their
Yeah.
livelihood. That's horrible.
Do you know how fair?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Have there been any times where you've told the truth but you feel like you should have lied?
Yeah, there's been a couple times. I remember one time, no name drop, but one of my friends had stinky breath. It was on a night out.
Earth.
Single bloke told them they have.
Oh, this was a guy. Yeah.
They told them they had stinky breath,
Yeah.
and they got really offended. And I should have just been like, I should have just not said anything.
You should have just kept smelling and be like, bro, is there an air freshener in there or what?
I just went, they just got like too offended. I was just like, bro, I just put in some gum.
How? Like, what?
Yeah, I think it was because they're just single and just like,
They wanted to make a good impression,
yeah.
and when they know they got
And
bad
it's a night out
breath,
and it's stinky breath, and I think they just got really annoyed.
were you all a little
Don't
bit
come in.
tipsy as well?
Yeah, we were in the club.
Yeah. So I reckon, emotions rise a little
Yeah.
bit at that point.
I've been told I have stinky breath before. Just popping some gum.
Yeah. I mean, if anything,
Don't get offended by it.
I actually see it as like a
Compliment.
compliment.
Not a compliment.
I see stinky breath more. Like, so if someone was to tell me that my breath stinks,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh,
Thanks.
thanks.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah. Thank you. Jeez.
Exactly.
What am I doing out here with some stinky ass breath? Get me a extra. Get me an airwave. Get me some gum. Anyway, yeah. Fair play. That is quite peak for him.
Did you know the gum industry? There's 2 companies which own most of the gum industry, and it's
Really?
like the most littered thing on the planet.
What it creates the most litter.
Well, not as in like, doesn't create the most litter because it's quite small, but as in like, it's the thing that people litter the most because they just chuck it on the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. But Hubba Bubba is good though.
Hubba Bubba is so shit. Oh, so crap. So bad. Beep, beep, beep.
Are you kidding me? You can blow bubbles with it, and it's flavored, and it's like really exotic flavors as well.
Hubba Bubba is terrible. So, man, I don't really like the bubblegums sort of vibes.
It's not, I'm not like still buying it. I'm not like 12, but at the same time, when I was 12, they were gas.
You just said
No, I'm not. I'm
they
just-
were really nice.
They are. If I was to have one now, I'd be gassed, but I don't buy them like all the time. Like, shut up. Anyway, do you want to know my like-
Go.
Gosh, this was horrid.
Yeah.
It's actually still rots me to my core. I don't. Basically, when I was younger, I was just really oblivious and kind of like innocent in a way where I didn't really understand like what you should or shouldn't say. So
How old were you?
Like 11, 12.
I think the most horrible things you say are when you're about that age.
Yeah. So
Okay.
anyway, we were on this coach back from this church camp, and this girl, she was like 16, 17 maybe. I just saw that she had a few hairs above her lip, and I was like, oh, she's got a mustache, in front of everyone on the coach. Yeah, horrid.
In front of everyone.
Yeah,
on the
this
coach.
was on a coach, and obviously
That's not telling the truth. That's just bullying.
yeah, I know. But the thing is, I just thought, oh, it's something to laugh at, something like, oh, look, little mustache here, like funny. But I didn't realize that's like something which like is like you just don't mention that on a
Yeah.
on a female. So and then like people were like, what are you doing? Why have you said that? And I was like, I didn't realize, I didn't know. And I had to sit like just behind this person for the rest of the whole trip.
What did she say?
So it's like 2-3 hours. No, but it was just really awkward.
If
obviously.
I was her, I'd have cried probably.
I mean,
But not if I had a mustache.
it's by like 11, 6. It's 11-year-old saying about a 16.
Oh yeah, maybe not. It's not too deep. But
still, I just feel like
very
that's so like
so rude.
Gosh, I hated myself after that. That's like one of the only memories where I'm like, I can't believe I said that. I just felt so bad.
Yeah. I can't really think of anything.
That's right. You just
Yeah, I mean, I thought that.
the
but
bad
like,
breath.
Yeah, but like, apart from that, I can't.
Never been a time where you've stuck your foot in it.
Yeah, definitely, like loads of times. But I just can't. Those memories don't come to my
Got you.
brain.
Sometimes they live rent free in mine. Anyway, overall, do you think it's okay to lie? We haven't got into it in too much depth, in all honesty.
Yeah. I do. Yeah,
You do.
but I don't think it's like. I don't think it's okay to be like to tell a horrible lie.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're doing it to make someone feel better, or even make yourself feel a bit better, then maybe it's fine. Just don't lie about certain things that are morally wrong.
Yeah, I reckon.
Essentially,
I reckon that's a great place to start.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anything that's so deep and serious.
for sure. I'm probably in the mindset where it's never okay to lie, but then again, I probably am going to tell my kids about Santa. So I'm living in a bit of a
I think
hypocritic
things like that are different.
hypocrisy there.
I think
Still is a lie.
but it's feeding their imagination. I don't think it's too deep.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. I'd be all for it. I think it's great fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Moving on to the game segment then.
let's do it.
We're bringing back the truth or lie segment that we did in our
May have been our first.
I think it was our first
or
episode.
second.
One of the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
two. So those of you who have stuck long enough, we back. So the premise of this game is we'll tell each other a statement. Well, I'll tell the statement first, or Dan will tell the statement first, and you have to decide within 2 minutes whether it's a truth or a lie by asking various questions. So do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll gladly
tell
go
me your
first.
statement, and I'll get up a timer.
It's okay. I don't have mine either.
You should do it on your laptop.
Yeah. Me and my friends.
Yeah.
Oh, flip. Sorry, 1 second. Me and my friends
Mm-hmm.
made it our mission to try every spread possible.
Okay. Why?
We just really like spreads.
Okay. So what? Peanut butter,
Yeah, that was one of them. But we tried like
Nutella, Marmite, literally everything.
yeah, Bovril.
Vegemite.
Yeah, but Vegemite.
She tried
good one.
every different variation of everything.
Yeah.
What was the favorite one you chose?
There's this one from M&S, which is basically like a Kinder Bueno spread.
Okay.
It's
cool.
called a hazelnut spread, but it's like Kinder Bueno, which is insanely dank.
Okay. Interesting. How many spreads overall do you reckon you tried?
Probably about 40.
Over how long a period?
Well, we'd do it like once a week. We'd have like a day where we were going to come down like...
So you'd have a different spread every week.
Every week.
What happened to the leftovers of those spreads? Because there'll be some spreads which you didn't like.
Well, some of them we'd cane like a lot. Like we'd just make sure we'd plow through. We were relentless with toast.
Once a week.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even capping. We like every bit of toast, we lather it on. Like it was bare.
How many of you and your friends?
There was 4 of us. So we all had our
Seems
loaf
like a lot.
each.
How much do you reckon you spent in total? Like 50 quid, something like that. Yeah.
I don't know, like a spread each week. I don't know, it's about, depends. It
Pound,
ranges
pound
from
50.
£2 to £5.
Oh yeah.
Depends on the
of course.
spread. Obviously, like with things like Marmite already had jam. Another kid already had.
It's interesting. I just don't really see the point. Surely you just choose the nice spreads that you think you're going to like from certain places.
Yeah, but we basically did like a tier list and we wanted to rank them all and see like.
Did you make a tier list?
Yeah.
So if you are telling the truth, I could see the tier list.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly. I know, it's a bit weird. It is weird.
Yeah. Interesting. Right, well, I think I'm done with my questions. Time is up anyway.
Okay, that's 2 minutes.
It seems like it could be the truth. I think there are certain lies you've dotted in there. Like 40 spreads. You never told me the time period either, actually.
This is we did it each week.
So
For
40
40
weeks. So almost a year.
For like
40.
around 40. Yeah.
Okay, I reckon
I live with them for a year.
I'm going to go for the truth.
Yeah, it's a lie.
The whole thing.
Yeah, we never did that. That was just a lie. Like, it's just we didn't do it.
Dead as.
We never, like, that was, I don't even know what, maybe even think about that as a lie, but we just never did that. The closest thing that some of those that we did was, well, I was kind of I was tagging along in it. They did beer vent. So instead of Advent, they would just drink a different beer each night and like rate it and like tier list it.
Okay, I've got you.
Sorry, bro.
It's fine.
That was just all cap.
That's fine.
That'd be quite a cool lie.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Next up, I'll do mine.
Yeah. Time for yours.
We're on the topic of we spoke about Uber, whatever earlier.
Okay.
I once ate my flatmates' takeaway and didn't tell them.
That is a violation. Nah, that's crazy. Okay. What was the food which you ate?
It was from Itsu.
Okay. And what, like, is that kind of, what type of food is that?
It was
Like
sushi. I think they had like a, I can't remember the actual names, but it was like 8 rolls of sushi, and they had some gyozas with it and some wonton soup.
Yeah, nice. And when was this in your lifetime?
It's last year.
Last year.
This was probably around November last year.
And what was the reaction of your friend after?
Didn't tell them.
He didn't know.
Still don't know.
So how did the Uber driver, Uber Eats driver, get the food to your house?
Yeah.
Give it to you.
Yeah.
So get it in the house. You stumble across it.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Yeah.
All without him noticing, even though he's the one who's obviously paid for it.
So they give you different codes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the code, which was, you always get given one set code that's always yours. So I already knew his code from like previous times of him shouting up. The Uber driver had rung the doorbell. I went to the door, told him the code because it wasn't my food. It had to have been his.
Yeah.
Didn't tell him. He was upstairs. I don't know what he was doing. Probably playing video games or something.
Yeah.
I went into my room, ate the food, and then just left it. And then eventually,
that is crazy.
half an hour later, he was like, "My food's never arrived," and it literally says it's been delivered and everything. He had to just get. They did a re-delivery. I just didn't tell him that I'd eaten the food.
That's wild. What made you feel like you could eat the food? That's just like straight up.
Yeah, it was
Wrong.
a violation. Yeah, it was horrible.
Was
Genuinely horrific.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was dank. The wontons,
The
one-
remorse.
the
There's
wonton, the
remorse.
wonton soup in Itsu is unreal.
Fair play. That's time. That's 2 minutes. Damn, I don't feel like I actually utilised those 2 minutes. Do I think that's a truth or a lie? Bro, I just don't. Not sure if I back the fact that you just did it. Like you just straight up did it. I don't even know. I don't really understand why.
His code was 63.
Fair. I think you're lying. That's my final answer.
I'm telling a lie.
Let's go. I just didn't. Well, yeah. Was it based on truth?
No.
Okay, completely lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
completely lie.
Yeah. That's game.
I think we need to do another one. We'll another one each. Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yes, we do. One more each. One more
Okay,
each.
fine.
So now, currently in the game segment, it is unless we draw on these ones, unless I win both of these ones, you're winning at 4-3.
Yeah, I'm winning at 4-3 right now.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah.
I think in the 9th or 10th episode, we tell them what the forfeit is.
Yeah, I agree. So right now, it's 2-0 to me.
In this game. Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
You're set.
Jude's persuaded me.
Yeah, I've got him to do another one.
We're doing another one.
Your statement this time.
Okay. Because of me, my friends received an ASBO order.
So you. Right, okay, press start.
Oh, yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you know what ASBO stands for?
Antisocial behavior order.
Yeah, it's
Disorder.
very close. No, it's very close. Yeah, you're pretty much right. Okay. That makes me believe you immediately already that is the truth. Why? How?
I weed on a wall.
Okay, whose wall? Neighbours.
Yeah, neighbour's wall. But I didn't think it was a neighbour's. I just thought it was kind of like the beginning of an alleyway.
You just peed on that wall. But how? So the neighbour saw you, or someone saw you?
Well, I think another neighbour from a different house saw me. It was already quite a raucous party. They had a hot tub.
At a party.
It was outside a party. So they like, I remember, it wasn't raucous. It wasn't, when I say raucous, it wasn't raucous that much, but it was just loud music. So then all the neighbours getting annoyed.
Okay.
So yeah. Still got a minute of questions.
Was it your house party?
No.
So it's just your friend's house party.
Yep.
You peed on a wall. They saw you pee.
Yeah, I think
And
a
they were
neighbour
like-
must have been.
They were like, "Oh, that's so loud." ASBO.
So yeah, I think they then called
It's
the
quite
police.
hard to get an ASBO though. Just
And
from
then-
one.
And then
thing,
the
though.
police shut the party down. And then, yeah.
And
then
then,
I think-
sorry, how does the ASBO process work then?
Well, basically, because they're with my friends were with uni,
Yeah.
they were, they got in contact with the uni, and then the uni all gave them like a warning.
So it's a uni ASBO.
Kind of, yeah. But like,
It's
it was
not. It's
it
not
was, like,
really an actual ASBO. It's
ordained by the police.
but the uni told them that they were
They just needed, it was a warning.
got you.
It was a little smack on the wrist.
Okay, I got you. I started to believe this a bit more now.
Okay.
I didn't believe they'd have actually got an ASBO just from one house party. But time is up. I'm gonna go for you are. I don't think it was you though. That's the thing. I don't think it was you who gave them the ASBO. I think that's just them being loud. But I'm gonna give it truth.
You'd be correct.
Get in there. Get in
Yeah.
there. Needed that.
Yeah, guys, that was a part of my life which I'm not proud of, but it happened. Probably before I found the Lord, for sure. I was just feeling a little bit tipsy that evening. We left the house and
Peed on their neighbours.
just needed somewhere to
Rest your wee.
let my urine out. And then we went to the kebab shop, probably one of the best kebab shops of my life, and then went home. It was brilliant. Anyway,
Yeah, fair.
right, your lie
Or truth.
or truth. Ooh,
Yeah.
am I in his head though?
You know my head. Okay, this is. Well, I don't need to tell you.
Okay, ready?
Yes, I'm ready. My thing is, when I was younger, I was on a train and was sick into a lady's handbag.
That is rough. Was this a random lady?
Yeah, it was just a lady sitting next to me on the train. It was when I was like 10.
Where were you going on this train?
I think I was just coming back from London, back home, getting off at Park Marden.
Why were you sick? Why did you feel sick?
Just one of them things, stomach bug, I think.
Like any food poisoning? Or?
Maybe food, yeah. I remember I'd eaten loads of sweets that day. And you know when you just eat loads of sweets and you have that weird stomach pain?
Yeah. And you just chunned?
I just chunned.
In her bag?
Well, it was like in her bag and on the floor. So you know how a two-seater train, the train was full. So you know how two-seaters on the side is? Mm-hmm. She had a handbag like next to her on her right.
Yeah.
I think she was just like sitting down normally. And I just sort of chunned in her bag, but also on the floor slightly. It wasn't like much chun.
Oh, just like a little...
Yeah. And it was sort of just like landed in her bag and outside her bag, and I just didn't tell anyone.
What do you mean you didn't tell anyone?
She saw, yeah, but I didn't tell any of my family.
Sorry? Wait, what happened then? What happened afterwards?
Yeah, she had some wipes or something in her bag, so we just wiped the bag. And then she just sort of left.
Oh,
she didn't tell me. I didn't think
she
knew I was with my family.
She was quite calm with it.
Yeah.
She wasn't at all annoyed. Like it wasn't like
she was probably annoyed, but I was like 10.
It wasn't like your parents were kind of like being like, "Oh, I'm sorry that he's done this. Can we do anything to?"
But I was like 10, so it's a bit different.
So where were your parents?
They were sitting. So obviously my family's
sitting in a different place.
Yeah, my family's big family. They were sitting on a 4-seater, and I was.
And they left just the 10-year-old who's feeling unwell.
I don't think I knew I was feeling unwell. No, they were in like the row in front, probably.
Next to a rando. Fair play. That's about.
I probably wasn't 10. I probably was more like 11, 12. But 10 sounds good to me.
Oh, I really don't know. I do just think it's a little bit of waffle. Yeah, I'm going to go with it being a lie.
You would be incorrect.
No.
It is a lie.
It is a lie.
It is a lie.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, nothing like that happened.
You know what gave it away?
Oh.
I honestly thought I was a detective in this moment. You know when they say when you lie, you add information to try and make it more believable. When you said the train was full, I was like, why would you know that? Like, why have you remembered that? That was a moment when I was like, yeah, you're capping. I just read you there. I think I literally just Sherlocked your brain.
Damn, this is the first time you're winning in the whole series.
Come on! Let's go! Let's go!
But don't worry, guys, because Christmas episode next week has multiple games where I can regain the points.
Damn. Okay, Shadi.
But yeah, thanks for listening to this app.
Guys, thank you. Let us know. Do you think it's okay to lie?
I think the answer is probably a yes.
I don't. I'm
somewhat,
not sure.
Somewhat yes.
I think some people are going to be like, no, straight up,
but
no.
Then they're going to lie to their kids about Father Christmas.
Yeah, maybe there's an exception to the rule.
Is there? Because they're still lying.
It is.
I think in some circumstances.
I just don't think it is. But I don't think it's okay.
No, I don't think it's okay. It's probably never okay to lie.
Man,
it's morally wrong, isn't it? But
maybe we need to do an Ep 2 on this.
Hey.
We're not together on this one.
No, but I don't think we're that far apart.
Yeah. We'll never be too far apart.
They're gay.
right, people.
Anyway, yeah. Tune in next week for some fun Christmas games.
Yeah, amazing. Thanks for listening, people.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for all the support as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.